conversations I have with myself. A lot in here that I'm dying to tell. Keeping quiet, cause it's all I know.
Hello, it's Chee and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be back with a brand new video for you guys today. For today's video, I wanted to show you how to create this beautiful makeup look using only one eyeshadow palette. Yes, I am using the Warrior 2 by Juvia'S eyeshadow palette today on majority of my face. So if you guys are interested in learning how you can look bomb on a budget, then please keep on watching and let's go ahead and begin. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. As you know, I will be using the Warrior 2 by Juvia'S eyeshadow palette today. And the first thing that I'm going to start off with is my eyebrows today. And in this eyeshadow palette, I will be going in with the shade called Wowzana, I believe. I'm really good at butchering names, so I'm probably going to butcher all of the names in this eyeshadow palette, but I will be indicating which shades I'm using right here somewhere so that you guys can follow along or you know which shades I'm using from this eyeshadow palette, okay? But before we get started, I am going to apply a base onto my eyebrows just to give it a more sticky consistency for the eyeshadow to stick onto. And with that, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on my eyebrows. I'm scared to move too fast or move too... It's a look. That is a look. I'm just going to dab it in with my sponge. Alright, so now that I've applied my base for my eyebrows, I'm going in with that shade now called Wowzana. Alright, so I'm done with one side of my eyebrows. That was super quick. I'll be right back when I'm done with the other side. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to next just prime my eyelids, and we are going to go ahead and get started on our eyeshadow. And of course, I'm just going to go in with my concealer to prime my lids. Going to just dab it in with my sponge. Alright, now I'm going to just quickly set my lids with a little bit of powder just to prevent it from creasing. Alright, so now that I'm done priming and setting my eyelids with loose setting powder, I'm going to get started on my eyeshadow now, and I'm going in with the shade Yodit in the palette, from the palette. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'm going to just go in with a big fluffy brush and apply that all over my lids. Alright, so moving on from the transition shade, I am next going in with the shade, I'm really going to butcher this name. I'm going with the shade Jamata from this palette. It's like a burgundy reddish shade. And I'm going to apply that on the outer corner of my lids. And I'm going to just bring it in towards the inner corner. Alright, now going back in with that blending brush, we are going to just lightly dip back into Yodit, and we are going to try to diffuse any harsh lines between these two shades, because we do not want any harsh lines unless if that's the look you're going for. So yes. Alright you guys, so now that I've diffused those two shades together, I'm next going in with a black eyeshadow shade from this palette, and I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow brush that I was using. Dip into that black, and this black is super pigmented, so yeah. You guys, I really wish that I had huge eyelids or a really big crease, but I don't, and it's so hard. And no worries if there's any sort of harsh lines, you can always go back in with a blending brush and diffuse those harsh lines. Very careful with the black because I feel like black is super hard to cover up, obviously. So you just want to be very light-handed. Alright, so next I'm going to just create a cut crease. And this is really the hard part for me because I have no crease. So I have to create one. Okay you guys, so I've already cut my crease and I'm super mad because I thought that I was recording this whole time, but unfortunately my camera had stopped recording. So I've already applied my foundation, my concealer, and set my face with powder. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the rest of my face using the Warrior 2 by Juvia'S Place eyeshadow palette. So luckily, we didn't miss that part. But I've already cut my crease and I applied just a shimmer eyeshadow on that cut crease. Not from the eyeshadow palette, but I was like, I've already gone through the trouble of creating a cut crease, I might as well put something sparkly in there. But let's go ahead and move on to the rest of our face. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that shade Kana from the eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to attempt to contour my face with this shade here. You know, I'm really liking that shade. Now I feel like I can't stop thinking about how my camera stopped recording. I really want to invest in a really good camera that continuously records, because my camera, my Canon that I have now, stops recording after 30 minutes, which is so annoying. Okay, so next I'm going to bronze my face, and I'm going in with the shade Yodit from this eyeshadow palette. And I am going in circular motion and taking it up to the temple. I'm going to bronze my temple and my forehead. So I hope that you guys are doing good. I am really trying to stay sane under quarantine. I tend to turn to makeup because I feel like it's super therapeutic for me. That's why I always record makeup looks for you guys. I mean, it's not even really a tutorial, honestly, because I'm not a makeup artist, but I like to share my passion for makeup with others. So I hope that you guys don't mind me just posting up these random makeup looks for you guys. I'm going to just apply a little bit onto the sides of my nose. Alright, so now that I'm done bronzing my face, I'm next going in with the shade Dora from this eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use it as blush today. It's such a beautiful mauve-y pink color, and this would normally be a shade that I navigate towards anyways, so I think it's so perfect. Here we go. That's so pretty. I'm really loving this blush. Alright, so now that we are completely done with our face, I'm going to just quickly go back in and add a little bit of black eyeliner from this eyeshadow palette. on my lash line before I apply my mascara. This black is super pigmented, and also there is literally very little to no fallouts at all, and I love it. I like to apply black eyeshadow as eyeliner because I feel like it gives it more of that soft smoky effect. I like that. Of course, you can just use a regular black pencil eyeliner and smudge it out. But I want to utilize as much as I can from this eyeshadow palette today so that we can all see that we don't need very much to create a beautiful makeup look. Alright, so now let's go ahead and apply our mascara and our eyelashes, and I'll be right back once I'm done with that. Alright, so now that my eyelashes are on, I'm next going to move on to my lower lash line because it's looking a little bare under there. So I'm going to go in with the shade Yodit from this palette and apply it underneath my lash line just to bring a little bit of shadow back to that lower lash line. Now I'm going to move on to the shade Jamata. God, I feel so awkward every time I say one of these names because I know I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. So forgive me, Juvia'S place. There we go. Maybe I want to be a little daredevil and go in with like a hint of black. Okay, so now that we are completely done with our eyes, I'm going to just apply my highlighter and then we will go ahead and move on to our lips. I am just using my go-to Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and I love this highlighter so much. It's like a golden highlighter. I'm just lightly dabbing it on. Alright, so now that we are completely done with our face, let's go ahead and start on our lips. And I'm just going in with my all-time favorite lip liner, and this is the BFF2 by ColourPop. And I'm just going to outline my lips. Alright, next I'm just going to top off my lip liner with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Alright, so all there's left to do is just spritz our face with setting spray, and I'm just using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and I'm like literally almost out, so I would need to get more soon. Alright you guys, so I will be back with the final look.
Conversations I have with myself, a lot in here that I'm dying to tell. Keeping quiet cause it's all I know. Oh, push away but it keeps coming back. Can't contain the emotions I have. In and out, gotta let it go. When it rains, let it pour.
Alright you guys, so this is it for today. This is the final look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I really wanted to just sit down and film a video for you guys showing that you can create a beautiful makeup look using very limited products. That's what I started doing when I first started out with makeup. I obviously did not have a lot of money, and purchasing individual products really add up. So what I did was I invested in really inexpensive products that were very versatile, so that I can use it for different areas of my face. And I believe when I first purchased this palette it was about $14. It was on sale. Now it is back up to its original price, which is $20, but it is definitely not bad, especially because it is such a versatile eyeshadow palette that it is definitely worth it. So if you guys are interested in this eyeshadow palette, I will go ahead and leave a link down below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so that we can become a family, and also if you are watching this right now, leave a comment down below and let me know what other videos you would be interested in watching, and I would love to create more content for you guys. So yes, I really hope that you guys are staying well during this crazy time, and I love you guys so very much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Hey baby, I'll be watching you do the things that you've always wanted to. One day, baby, I'll be watching you do the things that you love to. One